Hi, Jeff Knoll here, host of Kidz Review Crew. We've done something extra special for this episode. We've flown all the way to Walt Disney World, Florida to review Frozen 2. Kidz Review Crew on set. Where are the rest of the crew?
I don't know, but I'm here.
Okay, well, they're supposed to be here right now.
I don't know where they are. I just got here.
Oh, geez. Okay, well, let's call them and find out where they are.
Hey guys, this is Jeff and Alexis here for you.
Hey guys. Hi.
Guys, why are you still at the studio? You were supposed to meet us here. Alexis made it. I'm not sure what happened.
What do you mean, Jeff? We didn't get any tickets. We're here.
I left the tickets for you and your parents. Alexis found hers. I'm not sure.
I didn't get any tickets. Me neither.
Well, anyway, you know what? You go watch the movie, and Alexis and I will go hang out at Walt Disney World and have some fun. And when you're done, call me back, and we'll finish the review then.
That's not fair. So we gotta work and you guys go get to have fun?
That sounds great, and you guys have fun watching the movies, and we're gonna go ride some rides at Walt Disney World. Right, Alexis?
Yeah.
Yay! Okay, take care. We'll see you soon. Suckers.
Kidz Review Crew.
Welcome back to Kidz Review Crew.
Today we'll be watching and reviewing Frozen 2.
This movie takes place 6 years after the first one, but explores the characters in a much deeper way. This movie stars Idina Menzel, Kristen Bell, and Josh Gad. Let's get started.
Alexis and I are back from riding the rides.
Yeah.
Did you like Tower of Terror?
Yeah, that was awesome. I was screaming my head off.
Yeah, I heard you. Yes, I know. I was not screaming at all. I was
Yeah,
having a good time. Okay, whatever. Anyway, guys, you ready for your questions? I hope that you're all set for a great review. You're going to give me a hand here today?
Yeah.
Terrific. Okay. So the first question I wanted to ask is the question I often ask, and that is, have you seen the prequels, Frozen 1?
Definitely me.
I have. I think we all have.
Yeah, like a million times. Yeah, a lot of times.
Do you guys think that the movie was better than Frozen 1?
Yes, 100%.
for sure.
Well, I think it's only better for me because I had to watch it so many times with my sister because at that time, Frozen was such a big part of her life, so I had to watch it like 49 times practically.
Yeah.
So,
Same. I was like obsessed with Frozen, but then I watched it too many times and I got so bored of it. But now with Frozen 2, I feel like it was a little more interesting, again, because now all the Frozen fans are grown up. They tried to make it a little more intense, a little more action-packed, which I definitely enjoyed.
I don't, she took my answer.
well, then that's your answer. On to you, Raiden.
I think it was a great movie, but I think Frozen 2 is better than Frozen 1 for sure.
Can you explain that a little bit more? Maybe unpack that answer a bit more?
I just like, it had more action in it, and I like action more than a lot of things. So that's why I think Frozen 2 is better than Frozen 1.
Okay, that's cool. So what do you think of the story itself? Some are saying it's more complex than the previous one. Let's start with you, James.
I think it is definitely more complex because it builds on the relationships of all of the characters, and I feel like it kind of explores the background and the history of the Frozen universe.
So I feel like it was a little bit more complex because now that we kind of know who the characters are, it's a little harder to develop on them, which creates more complex and intricate like storylines and relationships, which I think just made it so much better because not only did it give us some background, it kind of hinted towards the future and how our characters are going to react to different things.
Yeah, I thought it was also very, a bit more complex than the first one just because, like she said, we know them more and so we're starting to learn different things about them. And I really liked how, as the story went on, we learned more and more about their past. And we learned what had happened to their parents, which I thought was really cool because we didn't really know about that in the first one.
Who is your favorite character?
My favorite character is Anna because even though she doesn't have magic like her sister Elsa, she knows that she could also help Elsa in different ways for Elsa not to reach the pivotal point that she doesn't die. And Anna really saves the day even without having magic, so you don't really need a lot of cool things to do good things.
My favorite character, probably Olaf. Again, he's comedic, he has great timing. He's a snowman, and we don't really know what a snowman would be like if it came to life. And it's really funny seeing how Olaf's character develops as he grows older and learns more about the world. And it's really funny when he discovers new things, doesn't know how to react. It really makes for some great scenes.
Was there any new favorite characters that you liked?
Good question.
Personally, in this movie, my favorite character was Ryder, like a new introduced kind of character, a part of like these people that live in these magic woods that have been like, they've kind of been cursed because they've been there for such a long time. I thought he was just kind of funny. Like, in my opinion, I think he's the better Kristoff.
Oh, wow. My favorite character, probably that little chameleon that Anna's holding. He was just so adorable and sweet.
My favorite character is, yeah, definitely that little cute chameleon guy. Because at first you see him and you're like, okay, he's so little and so innocent. But then you find out that he like is magical and can make fire. And like, he's so cute.
You must find the truth. Go to the enchanted lands and into the unknown.
Into the unknown. Into the unknown. Into the unknown. Elsa, get out of there! Into the unknown.
One of the things about Frozen 1 was the music. The music was fabulous, and Let It Go.
Let it go!
Let It Go was this big pop sensation, still is today. Were there any really big songs like that from this show?
I think that the people that were making it, I think they wanted Into the Unknown to be the big hit.
That's a
Because I
good
feel like
point.
it had more effects on it and it was just a bigger song and the vocals were higher, and I think they just wanted it to be the big hit of Frozen 2. Which I think it will be.
I think it's gonna be Into the Unknown because it does have powerful vocals, and I feel like that's what audiences really like about songs. But some like higher pitches, but it was a deep song which had very good lyrics to it, and the chorus was also great. I just like that song, and it has like a Let It Go feeling to it.
Awesome.
I can also see like the Kristoff song. He sings like this really kind of rock kind of song in this movie. And I liked it because I feel like it's kind of putting a twist, because magical characters always sing like, kind of like, not poppy songs, but I mean like kind of songs that you wouldn't kind of songs that you'd hear back in that time period. And like how they're kind of getting older, they can have new interest. I feel like it's kind of cool that they have a rock song, and especially that Kristoff is singing it too.
To the unknown. How old do you think you need to be to watch this movie?
Frozen 1 was more littler, like maybe 3 or 4 year olds if they can. If they could watch it. But I think that this would be like a 6 or 7 year old thing to watch.
I think, yeah, the age is probably 6 because the first Frozen, it didn't really have as much of like a storyline to it. It had a storyline, but it wasn't as complicated. This one, you're just like, as it's going along, you're finding out new things, and for younger kids, it would be hard for them to understand and to keep up.
That was a really interesting point.
So I feel like, going off of what Sadie said, that it's probably going to be around that 5-6 range, because the plot is a little more complicated and kids might have a hard time following. Other than that, like violence and scariness, maybe if you're like 5 years old, because there are a few sad scenes, but other than that, it's pretty family friendly.
Well, I mean, For this movie, I feel like they made it specifically because Frozen was released 6 years ago in 2013. I remember going to the theater to see it, and I thought it was pretty good until my sister watched it 48 more times with me. But the thing is, I feel like they made it so that'd be more violent. Well, it's not really even that violent, considering standards of movies I've seen. But I feel like the story's more complex, it's more sad, and I feel like as you get older, it's easier to understand. So I feel like fans of the original Frozen can connect more with that kind of story because they're older now.
Okay guys, we're at that part of the show where we have to give our final reviews. Remember the rating system, it's 1 to 5, 1 being a stinker and 5 being awesome. Alexis, what shall we rate it out of this time?
Snowman!
Snowman, that's a great idea. So guys, it's 1 to 5 snowmen. Let's start with you, Sophia.
So I think I'm gonna give it a 4 because there were a few things in the movie where, you know, they had something going in the plot, they're going in this direction, and I was like really excited. And then they ended up going in another direction.
Oh, really?
Which was a little bit annoying and a little upsetting. But other than that, I thought it was a great movie. I think younger kids would love it. Like maybe 8 years old is like prime time for this movie. So yeah, my snowman rating is 4.
And now Raiden.
I give it a 4 because it's a little too complex for younger people to watch. But for people who are a little bit older, they could watch it without it. It has a great storyline, so they'll get it, and it will make it one of their favorite movies because it is a good movie, which has great storyline, and it also has a bit of action. And not the Frozen 1 didn't have that. So now that Frozen 2 has it, it's like very good, and it helps create the storyline more intense.
Sadie.
I would rate it a 4.5 because I thought it was a really good movie with good action and good music, and I liked how there was a lot to like unfold. But then I think there was maybe a bit too much because there were so many layers that you had to understand, and some of it, it's just a bit too complicated for younger people. But I mean, it was still really good.
And last but not least, James.
This one's a really tough one, especially because I thought this movie was really, really good, but I don't feel like it's better than a lot of the movies I've seen. So I'd probably give it a 4 because I thought this movie was great, and I thought it's probably the best Disney movie I've seen in a long, long time. Like, I thought it was a little bit better than Maleficent. No offense, but.
Don't ruin my morning.
Hey, did you see the movie yet? You haven't seen it.
No, I saw a preview though.
What do you think?
I think it was really good. I wanted to see more.
Oh, great. Okay, well, when we get back home, we can check that out.
Thanks for watching.
Don't forget to follow us on social media.
Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share. Catch us next time when we watch and review Playmobil.
You know what, Alexis? I really like this idea where we travel to other places and they stay back there and do the review. What do you think?
It's great.
It's great. Well, anyway, bye from Walt Disney World. Let's go.
Kidz Review Crew!
And cut. Thanks, guys.
Why was I called in today?
Because Jeff was supposed to fly us up to Disney World and he forgot the tickets.
Wait, So we could have been doing this in Disney World.
Yeah.
What the?
Here we go, and action.
Today we'll be watching and reviewing. I had like the easiest thing. Frozen 2.
This story takes place, oh shoot, I forgot what I was gonna say.
Action.
Thanks for.
These are some people that the movie stars. No.
Thanks for watching. I had the easiest line of everyone, and I messed it up.
Bye from Walt Disney World. I forgot the line. Bye from Walt Disney World.
Bye.
Oh, sorry. I left her hanging.